Hello everyone, my name is Walter Myers Jr. and today we're going to be discussing the implementation of ACT and WorkKeys into the classroom. Some of the objectives that we'll discuss in this presentation include locating and utilizing information from various online resources in regards to learning and development for the ACT and WorkKeys. 2, to be able to choose and assign topic questions that can give quick formative information to check for understanding. 3, to provide options that will best suit students and their retention of instruction. And then lastly, be able to create profiles in order to check personal progress for students. So far what we've done during this session is we have participants placed at tables with their own department members. And then we also had the teachers introduce themselves. And then after that, we would have all teachers and groups to do a quick write-up on what worked and also what didn't work years prior as far as preparation for the ACT and WorkKeys. So we used Post-it notes and also large butcher paper for groups, and then we also posted our ideas on the walls. So to benchmark or to be college career ready, you must benchmark on one of the following criteria. So a college and career ready standard is a benchmark for students in the state of Alabama that shows that they are ready for work or further education. So students must meet one of the qualifying ACT scores on either English, math, reading, and science. So you only have to meet one of those. So you have to make at least an 18 in English, or a 22 in math, or a 22 in reading, or a 23 in science. This test is given to all juniors in the spring of their junior year. Secondly, a qualifying score on the WorkKeys test. You must make at least a level 4 or above. This test is given to seniors in the fall. And then also another criteria is a qualifying AP test score of a 3 or higher. You can also have a college credit, which is taking courses outside of school or through dual enrollment. A career credential, such as Microsoft Office user certification, or a beef quality certification, or Adobe Photoshop. And then lastly, you must have a signed contract required to be enlistment in the military. So 2 of the things that we're really going to discuss in this session, it's going to be ACT and WorkKeys. So as I stated earlier, you have to have a qualifying score on the ACT. You have to at least make benchmark on one of those subtests. And then you have to have at least a level 4 on the WorkKeys. So the purpose of the ACT test is to measure a high school student's readiness for college and also provide colleges with one common data point that can be used to compare all applicants. The purpose of the WorkKeys assessment is to help measure workplace skills that can affect your job performance. So you'll get a number of students who will say that they don't want to go to college, which is fine. College isn't for everyone. However, everyone must be able to work. So if they can't make a qualifying score on the ACT, well, then they need to at least be able to make a qualifying score on the WorkKeys. So we want to take a look at a couple of links for ACT training. These are 2 websites that I really like as a teacher. All right, so the first one we're going to look at is called March to Success. So basically all we're going to do is just show you the link and what it looks like and how you can track your student and how they're doing as far as ACT assignments. So I've already created a login as a teacher. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. So as you can see here, you're able to do a number of things. As a teacher, I can actually go in and browse the different courses that's given to all students. So I can look at it myself and see what I would like to assign my students as far as ACT preparation. So what I can do is I can go and click on courses. And under here, there's, as you can see, there's a number of options, a number of assignments that we can give our students that will help them better their scores. As you can see here, we also have SAT and ACT flashcards. But I'm going to click on one particular link. I think it's going to be called ACT Online Course. So as you can see here, students are able to navigate the ACT course of 2022. So you can do introduction, and you also do a pre-assessment. And it'll take you through several courses or several modules. And you can assign your students these modules, and they'll just basically complete the modules. So what I really like about this website is that as a teacher, I can actually keep track of their progress. And what all I would have to do is I can go see if I can find it real quick. Let's see, maybe under my account. Okay, so I can go to courses. So what I can do is I can go to tracking, and I can click on my students. And what I could do is I can make groups, and I can assign my students. I can send I believe I have to send them a code, and they would put that code in, and it will automatically put them in groups. And I can keep tabs of their progress through my students here. So I really like this because, if you know that a student's really struggling with math, you can tell them, hey, I need you to do one module of ACT math, and you can keep track of how well they're doing on that particular assignment, and you can also see if they need additional work. The second one is called crackab.com. This can be really good for giving quick, formative information to check for understanding. Really good for bell ringers and or also exit tickets. So we'll check this out real quick. So what I really like about this is you have many options. You can click on ACT scores, ACT test. And if you say you want to do like a bell ringer, say the students come in and you always want to have something projected on the screen for them to work on. This is really what I really like about this website is it gives you quick feedback immediately after they click on an answer. So let's go to English test. And let's just click on ACT English 1. So basically, as you can see here, I think there are 15 questions total, and you don't have to assign that to them all at one time. But you may want to say, hey, let's do a quick bell ring. So what you can do is you can make a snippet you could do a snippet of this first paragraph, and then you can post it to your Canvas, and then you can see that, and then you can also snippet questions and attach it to your Canvas. What I really love about this website is, say you do want to assign your students this particular section, it gives them automatic feedback. So once they answer the questions, they click submit, and it gives them the answers, and it also gives them the explanation. So I think this is a really good tool. And again, it's for English, math, reading, as well as science. All right, so these are a couple of links. And this one talks about WorkKeys training. These are basically links for WorkKeys training. So we may not be able to have time to go through all these links, but one particular link that I really like is this one here. So for our seniors, we want to put them in the best situation. We want them to have a really good idea of what's going to be asked on the work keys. So I did create an account, and you can create an account here, but I've already created an account. And what I really love about this website, again, is that it gives them a very close or very identical test, or it gives them a great idea of what's going to be shown on the actual test. Obviously, it doesn't give them the exact questions, but it gives them an idea. It's very, very identical to what they're going to see in the fall. So all you would have to do is simply click on select a new title. And then you can click on, let's say we click on Applied Math, which is one of the tests. Click Select. And then all you have to do is click that launch button, and it will take them through the entire practice test. And again, seniors will take the work keys test in the fall, and it will also be done on their Chromebooks. So what they see on this website is going to be very identical to what they see on the actual test. So really good format, online course to be able to view. And we could take a look at one of these links here, but these are just additional websites that can help you prepare for the work keys. And again, you can always use the snippet tool if you want to use these as bell ringers or for exit tickets. It's really good. So you can click on test mode, or if you want to do, I like the free daily question, where you click on that button and you put in your first and last name, your email, and what it'll do is it will send you a work keys question every single day, and you'll just answer that question. So you'll get a random question at the same time every day, and it'll be a work keys question. That's a really good tool to use. Say you want to have them sign up, and it'll ask them a question at the same time every day. It could be during their class time with you, and you can have them sign up, and they have to answer that question. Maybe they have to write the answer on the board, or maybe they have to submit their answer through Canvas, and they can get credit for that. So really good online tool there. So these next few slides, it just gives you some information on tips for the ACT English, math, reading, and science. We're not going to go through all these, but these are some very helpful tips that you can help implement to your students, and maybe they can take these tips and put those towards the actual practice test and see how much it works for them. So they can take these tips, use them as far as their practice questions, and see if it benefits them. So in the end, thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.